President Donald Trump has been trying to turn the page on a rocky start to his presidency, and our new poll numbers out today reflect how he's being viewed so far. According to our latest NBC News SurveyMonkey online poll, 43% approve of the president's job performance, while 54% disapprove. Many GOP lawmakers home for recess are getting some of the blowback. In town hall meetings across the country, Republican lawmakers are feeling the heat with fiery reaction from their constituents on issue after issue, from GOP efforts to repeal the Affordable Care Act.
Don't repeal Obamacare, improve it, for God's sake.
To health care for veterans.
Veterans are sick, the veterans are broken down, they're not getting what they need.
To President Trump's job performance.
I am so unsettled. It feels like we got a juvenile running our country.
Here, here.
And Russian meddling in the election.
I have said repeatedly that Russia is not our friend.
Say it louder.
President Trump insisting the deck is stacked against him without providing any evidence, tweeting the so-called angry crowds in home districts of some Republicans are actually, in numerous cases, planned out by liberal activists. Sad. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell facing nearly 1,000 protesters outside his event, praising the president, but also saying Mr. Trump's frequent tweeting is driving Republicans off message.
He's not going to take my advice, but I would not be tweeting so often, or I would be tweeting different things.
Meanwhile, the president himself is in the middle of a reset, today sending his secretaries of state and of Homeland Security to Mexico. Their goal? To smooth relations after the Mexican president abruptly canceled a trip to the U.S. after the president announced plans for a border wall. The fresh outreach comes as the Department of Homeland Security unveiled new guidelines for deportation Wednesday, beefing up Border Patrol agents and cracking down on potential offenders, but leaving DACA in place, the Obama-era order that allows those brought here as children to avoid deportation. Critics, including Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, accusing the White House of setting in motion their mass deportation plan, and some protesters voicing their concerns with this banner, reading "Refugees Welcome" on the Statue of Liberty. The White House firing back.
The president wanted to take the shackles off individuals in these agencies and say, you have a mission, there are laws that need to be followed, you should do your mission and follow the law.
The president also reaching out to minority groups, visiting the Smithsonian's African American Museum, and for the first time denouncing the rise of anti-Semitic incidents across the country during an exclusive interview with Craig Melvin.
Will you denounce anti-Semitism once and for all, just to clear up the confusion?
Well, I do all the time. I do all the time, and I think it's terrible. I think it's horrible, whether it's anti-Semitism or racism or anything you want to think about having to do with the divide.
Meanwhile, new scrutiny this morning with the administration eyeing the possibility of rolling back some federal guidance that requires the nation's public schools to allow children to use bathrooms and locker rooms that match their gender identity. The White House hasn't officially commented on that. All this as the administration is working to unveil that new so-called travel ban executive order. Our new NBC News SurveyMonkey poll shows 50% approve of that executive order temporarily banning citizens from 7 predominantly Muslim countries, while 47% disapprove. Matt, Willie.
All right, Kristen Welker at the White House. Kristen, thank you very much.